Oh, hello everyone, welcome. I hope you are well and having a grand old day. This is the latest episode of Motorsport Manager, episode 59 I believe. Soon approaching retirement. Ooh, boom boom. I wonder how long this series will go for. Let me have a quick swig of alcohol, which is probably not the best idea for this game. Decision making will be hampered. So mega excited for a few reasons for this episode, so let's try and get onto it as quickly as possible. Yes, the car survived and we did very well last time. Go on, accept the interview. None of these ever come up right. Feed for explanation competition. Do you think the WMC is too predictable? No. I agree. Oh, he's happy anyway. Ha! Thanks, Petter. Pit crew review. With one pit lane mistake, nothing dangerous. Okay, so since they've taken over the pit crew sorting out, it's not been great, has it? Look, he's knackered, Lanzinger, so we've got someone in there. I'm just hoping that they've put the right people in the right places, because otherwise I won't be very impressed. So sort it out, pit crew people. Thank you very much. There's someone out near you for hire. Okay, so Richard McCluskey has agreed the contract. Excellent. Sign him up. Thanks. Hopefully we'll get Scott Hopkins to agree his as well, because I'd quite like some continuity there, so that's good. So, promises fulfilled, blah, 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 blah. Ah, promise fulfilled. Thank you for doing that for Simon. My dreams come true. I didn't realise we only had a few races to get him into that position, so I'm glad that Barnaby felt comfortable and happy enough to be doing things like that. Let's dive onto the car. Stop clicking buttons randomly. Now, do we want to design a new part? God, that gearbox. Ouch! What else could we go for? Maybe a front wing could be worthwhile. We've got enough days to do a front wing. Would it actually work? I know that sounds silly. So we've got a 1, a 2. Because they're all kind of. Oh no, tell a lie. Oh no, it's a plus minus again. Or we could just take forever, not have it ready. Well, I'd rather do one forever and just make it a long build. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And that can be our chunky front wing, and that means that actually, because it's going to take so long to develop, we won't have to worry about anything particularly until after the British Grand Prix. So that's the car. Is that the car repaired, or was that... What else was coming through there? There we go, now the car's repaired. Thank you. So we can start working on reliability and performance. Now, we've got nothing on there with the front wing anyway, so that's all good. And Ribeiro, we would keep that front wing anyway, so that's okay. And we never did, see, we never maximised the front wing anyway, so we might as well just go cray with that. What was I going to say or do? What else did I want to stick on performance-wise? I want those brakes on, that's why. Because the brakes don't hurt. It just makes it worse. Yeah. We're all good. Great. Right, let's continue that. Reliability can kind of trog along because we're okay for reliability. Okay, what's next? Car repairs. Contract is looking good. Yes. Oh, Mr. Scotty boy, you are signed. Thank you. VV much. We've got a morale. We've still got the spoilt morale thing kicking in there. Thanks for reading my contract, boss. I love it here. Glad you do, mate. Glad you do, because you're doing all right. Okay, next. Oh, what's this? Who am I racing for? Oh, Esteban. You tell me to push, conserve, overtake. I don't feel like it's me racing. I feel like a puppet. You are! I want to make my own decisions for a while so I can remember what it feels like to race without the whole team in my ear. I understand it's a risk, but I'd really appreciate the trust. Oh. Go on then. Off you go. We're okay because where we are in the championship, we're above where we should be, as Petter has just said. So that's all good. Now, what's that done to him? What stupid traits has that given him? My God, he's got everything. Lightning reactions. Wants a top mechanic. All right. Steroid abuse, morale and fitness. We can't really have him. He's kind of it's getting back to better. That was worse at the beginning. That steroid abuse. I swear that's got better over time. We'll have to triple check. First lap hero. I don't seem to see that being a real thing. He doesn't seem to gain on the first lap. So gone rogue. The driver will not take any orders at all for 8 weeks. Renewed passion for 20 weeks. Oh, nice. See, that's worthwhile. I'm quite happy with that. And promise a field plus 30 morale, so that's okay. Edda's still crying, but she's a pay driver, so that's okay. Actually, yeah, everyone's still 18 months on that side as well. Phew! Okay, onward. And here we are. I've been waiting for this for such a long time. Dun, 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 dun. Great, thanks for that. But, oh, it's an hour away. Oh, come on. Stop teasing it. Oh, we've got to run the race events. That's why. Okay. I want my HQ. I want my HQ, though. Please. Asia Super Cup. Jeremy Woodford 4th in the standings there after a not great race, wherever he is. 11th. No points. Molly Fox down in 8th. We was attacking her earlier, wasn't we? And Amy McLeod doing rather well. But costing or not. And still everyone with dodgy necks in that series. Never mind. But yeah, she's kind of kicking bum, although you'd have to wonder if Tong Neo is actually better when they aren't racing with a neck brace. Who knows? HQ update! Yay! Look at it! Da, 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 da. Oh, superb. Superb. Garlic and herb, superb. So we no longer have the worst design centre. we're 6th. 5th on the factory, 2nd, 1st and 5th, but everyone seems to have staff and brands sorted. And I guess it all becomes much and muchness over time because everyone will be upgraded to the top level the more you play this, I'd imagine, through the seasons. Ah, superb. Right, what does that then actually give us? Let's take a wee look at our car. It doesn't necessarily mean that things will go much... Well, things will go quicker, I think, but not necessarily actually better. But I'm hoping that, well, it'll unlock some extra stuff for us, doesn't it? So that helps as well. So I'm pleased with that. That kind of then makes me think that the next big upgrade that we really need is in the factory, isn't it? Plus 10 development staff part. It's a 6-part improvement slots we need. 35 million though. Ugh. Ooh. That makes me worried. Still, if we stop spending money, Smithy, we might be alright. Okay, continue on. Financial management concerns. Of course you are. Of course. We're fine. Got it. We're okay. Shush. Alright. Let's get our booties to Guildford. Before we do, let me just quickly check our part improvements. See if we've capped off much. We're getting there. I see that the gearbox has improved a good chunk, so that's good. That rear wing is practically complete now as well. Oh, that suspension is amazing. A good one. Interesting. Well, we'll play around with that after next race to kind of see what we need to do. I think that suspension gain could be big for us, so we need to sort that out because poor old Barnaby is running on a CAC suspension. Right. Should we mosey on? I think we should. Let's quickly save this because just before I hit record, I had a game crash and I've not had one of those for a while, so I'm a wee bit dubious, my loves. Ooh-ah. So again, I'm going to go for this 9th place malarkey because I don't trust that we can do what we done last race all the time. Now it's the British Grand Prix. Is it raining? No. What kind of alternate world are we in? Racing on. Let's have a quick swig. I'm drinking some rum. I've not had rum for ages. And the only time I ever have rum, normally, is in a rum and raisin cheesecake. Or ice cream, rather. Not a cheesecake. Oh, rum and raisin cheesecake. That'd be amazing. Let's have one of those. Oh, now I'm hungry. And I'm recording this at midnight. So, my beautiful waistline, forever growing. Unlike Velan Racing's bank balance. Okay. Welcome to Not Silverstone. Pop Barnaby and Edda in the cars so that we can get some casharoo. Now we've got some Guildford stuff, surely. Yes, we have. Ah, and that one was used by because Barnaby had joined us by this time. Oh, super dupes. So you're going to be racing or starting off with the same setup that driver actually had last year. So let's give Edda's Esteban Ribeiro's one. Oh, we're actually inside a parameter this time. That's good. And let's go for super soft tyres for our quali runs. No weight stripping. I daren't. A canny nor. Ochwe the new. Very pretty birds. You don't hear things like that necessarily when you're with the music turned on, but sadly we have to have the music turned off because every single video of mine on Motorsport Manager practically was copyright claimed by the guy, and it's the same track when you go in to look at designing new car parts. It's always that track without fail. And I'm like, please don't copyright claim me. I'm telling everyone how great the game is. Throw me at least a 0.001p my way. But no. Right, go on Edda, do us proud. Look at the tyre temperatures and how they're going straight up through the roof, which makes me think no wonder everyone else is out there on mediums. And spot on, handling his garlic and herb. I'm getting a bit jelly over that engine as well. The fuel mix difference. So he sharps in 6 7/10 off. That's all right. Oh, she's on mediums though. That's why. Camille gets a bit faster. But yeah, need to run more angle on the wing. Okay. But you've got the right angle. Okay, so Barnaby wants more wing this year. And I guess it makes sense because when you go from year to year, when you design the car to look at where the kind of balance is, I've not done the same thing year to year, have I? So it's going to be a bit wonky. Header now up to 10th. Admittedly, this is tyre affected. Super softs level 2. Okay, let's speed this round then if they're not going to give any more feedback. And waste people's time and mine, to be fair. Yeah, ooh dear. Not great. 91. Okay, what could we do to improve that? That's the downforce. Just move it slightly like that. I'm going to send you out again on race trim, again on those super softs, just to finish that off for me, please. And your downforce was not great. 86. Not as fab as we thought. So I'm going to move you quite a chunk of a way to the 26. That does move. Oh, it moves the handling slightly. I'm okay with that. Keep those as they are for now, and we'll sort that out. And again, we'll go mediums, but we're going to go quality. Give Edda some screen time. That feels awesome. Aero's much nicer. Setup level unlocked, level 3. Setup level unlocked. Okay. Great. That's much better. Okay, so I'm gonna save that setup because it's an Edda setup, which seems to be slightly different, I think, to a Ribeiro one. Also, note how the suspension is softer with hers than the other guys. So let's flip you on. Flip you on to the mediums, yeah. And forces bang on. I love how British they all are, even though they're not. Loving the handling, still loving the handling. Great, great, great. Is that a 90? 94 as well, okay. Right, let's do Devil's Advocate. Let's move the suspension down, see whether or not that makes you better or worse. I don't remember having these set up level unlock slowdowns from previous. Okay, we've got level 3 on everything, yes we have. So yes, use 94, no different there, so that's fine. And were you any better or worse? Worse. Let's use this one then. Let's just make that one home. We are good to go. 8th and 15th. Was that really how close that was? No. Oh, okay. I thought that was literally a 10th. It's not. It's 3 tenths, which is still close. But somewhat less closer than what it is. Where's our... McNeil's looking a bit better. Blanc down at the back, interestingly. Okay. Let's see what we need to do. It's the Gitanos who are the closest. Oh, there was. Okay, that's why I was confused. I couldn't see where Sylvander was. Okay, let's mosey on into qualification. I don't really know if we're going to get a top 9 or not. I feel like being best of the rest is probably not capable in quali. We might be able to get it in the race, maybe. So we are using... Use that setup. Thank you. Good for those tyres. And we're fine with that setup, aren't we? That's all good. Run those tyres. Go, 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 go. We'll be a hero. Do, 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 do. So, I'm going to change my tactics. Normally I'm always first one out and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But not today. I'm going to wait a little bit. And then we're going to go out because I don't think it ever... I get panicky because I'm like, I want to do 2 runs, but I don't think it ever actually helps us. Oh, I need to push bring in then. Okay, and now you can kind of go out as well. That's okay. Oh, wow, everyone came out then. I feel like we all went to a gay parade. Cold tyres. We are on good tyres. 10 now. So Sharp has smashed it. Where's Barnaby? Ooh, right down the back. That's not good. a couple of attempts. 7th. Okay. I'll have that. I don't know where that came from, but I'm delighted it did, Esteban. Clearly your renewed passion is helping. Only 4 attempts though between 7th and 14th. And that's what I mean about going later on in our first run, because I leave it so late for the second run that we have all of that time to kind of go and go again. What's really interesting though, remember how we've got the new qualifying session where it says 8 minutes, only enough time to do 1 run? I think we could potentially squeeze in 2. If we go right at the beginning on some circuits and then right at the end again. So just moving my mic from my phone. Right, let's speed this up a smidge-a-laroo. Right, still okay. So that's the last lot all kind of flying out. So let's get Barnaby White out there. Off you go, good sir. Actually, I think I'd quite like to get Ribeiro out there whilst there's a gap. Alright, Barney, what you up to, mate? Come on! You got this, dude, you've got this. Oh, perfect tyres, you have got this. Good for Ribeiro again. Who's got traffic? Oh, who's that? Vexler up into pole. Nice. So round to 14th. Not. Oh, people are improving, but I think we've held on. Oh, only 15th still. 9th still. Ooh, so we were right to go early because those were the better laps. So two runs always. I just think law of the averages, you get better things on that. But yeah, bit of a letdown at the end, especially if Barnaby was supposed to have perfect tyres. Mo. Never mind. On such tiny things do fates twirl, and we got 225 grand! Yay! I don't know what I'll do when that sponsor goes. It's at the right perfect pitch for me. It's that 9th position. Barney. In a bit of trouble. Blanc's having a terrible time in that Thornton. I thought he'd be kicking bouteille. But clearly not. Okay, raceroo time. It's dry all the way. God, purpleness. Right, so it's 43 laps. Again, we're going aggressive and hoping that the cars will last. How long do these tyres go for? Do it. And do it on both. Because Ribeiro chews through tyres quicker anyway. We now can't control him, although he's now a better performing driver. I feel like this is the way to go. I'm not telling. Ah! Well, he better know how to drive that poxy car, because I'm going to slap him if he's rubbish. Oh well, Barney, it's just you and me, mate. Right. Oh, straight away we've got people on the softs there. Interesting from Lipponen and Camille. Then we're the top hards. Oh, Wolfgang. What are you doing? And Ollie Clark. They've used too many. But they've all gone medium, so that's okay. And then Pisani on the super soft. Always trying something different recently is Pisani. So actually, there's a proper good spread across all three tyre compounds. That's really interesting. Right. Let's wish us luck. Oh, who's that gone off? That was Schmid. Oh dear, problems. So, Ribeiro stays 9th up to 8th, 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Oh, I don't know. Barney's dropping back though, poor guy. I find that fascinating. I can't wait to watch and see what he does. But up to 6th there on the medium tyres. That's superb. White's back to 15th again, so he's not lost anything yet. Yeah, Esteban, go for it. Ah, now White's down to 16. Is that going to be a 17 or is that... No, it's coming back, isn't it? Go on, dude. You got this. Barnaby, 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 Barnaby. Already holding up people. Ah, Zoe Sharp's got through. Quite why Zoe Sharp was behind us. She's like the fastest woman out there. Oh, we're really losing out. Come on, Barnaby. Come on, Barry. I know that's how you like being called. Secretly. Get past Jessica Monroe, and she's on mediums as well. Interesting that the two super soft drivers are at the back. So it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Oh, come on, get past Jessica. You know you want to, mate. Ooh, careful, 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 careful. I feel worried, but is that going to be good? Oh, come on! Yes! Nice move. Nicely done. Ribeiro's holding up everyone anyway, so it's not as if you're falling off the back. Oh, we're going to have to natural this one out, I think. Oh, nice, if that works. Past Blanc. Good move. Alright, Barnaby, next one's up is... Oh, it's going to go around the outside, isn't he? No, Samuel, stop it. Oh, you can have Surikov. Or not. It's alright, I don't mind either way. Alright, just chill it out on the old tyres and co, because you're chewing through them quite quickly. We are now pulling away somewhat. Oh no, Chapman's through. Well, that's in a Windsor. That's really where he should be through. Piaget should be through as well, to be honest. And then we should be kind of on our own. Alright, go for it again. I know, it's a Catano. They are on terrible tyres. They're going to pit very soon. It's okay. Let's speed this up a wee bit. I feel like we're stuck with Barnaby a wee bit. I tell you what, pit stops are going to be a huge thing here. Alright, let's just conserve. Come off the fuel a little bit, just for a smidge. Just chill out, we can come back to that. How's Esteban doing? So we've got Piaget there, and then a couple of seconds back to Clark Smith, actually doing very well. And that other Thornton, they've kind of come of age. that driver. He was terrible at the start of the season, but he's alright now. Ooh, still 16th. Oh, that's Schmid getting past Blanc. Okay. Well, they're pitting soon anyway, so it don't really matter. Let's stick that fuel up a wee bit. Try and re-catch back up a little bit. 10 seconds off Ribeiro now. And that is Schmid into the pits. I'd imagine Surikov will be in a lap. Oh no, he's done his tyres way better. Oh, mind you, Schmid was the one that started with the scrubbed super softs, which doesn't make any sense in this game at all. So they're well out of it. We've recaught back up again. That's good. What can we do? Can we do anything? I feel like we catch up and then we can't. But then Surikov's going to run out of tyres very shortly, if not now, please. Though he's trying to get past Sylvander in the Catano. Ooh, careful, that's sharp. Espinosa. Oh, Piaget's cut a corner. Penalty. Ha ha! Girl! She's terrible. Oh, Barnaby. You've let Blanc through, mate. Yes, get him back. Good man, good man, good man. Okay, so that sorts out that. Piaget's down in 15th after a drive-through. Doesn't count as a pit stop, so that's her out of the picture as well. We've got real problems. Chapman's onto the mediums now as well. Yeah, we're going to have to go conserve, I think. Let's keep that medium fuel. Oh, that's Blanc through. Ooh, who was that? Oh, it's Chapman on new mediums, that's why. Vexler and Costa in, so we're now up to 3rd with Ribeiro, doing fantastic. Not seeing anything of him, but he's doing a fantabulous job. White's just stuck. So that's Piaget about to pit on the softs. Just 8 seconds off. I tell you what, really impressed with Ribeiro. Keep going, mate. Clark Smith's not too far behind either. Because actually, everyone is doing exceptionally well. Because that is Blanc, Sylvander and White all struggling along. Monroe's just a couple of seconds back. Ribeiro up to 2nd because... Oh, Becker's in for a long old stop. Gets out ahead of this little gang though. Now, here's the thing. So that's Clark Smith into the pits. Mind you, they started with scrubbed mediums and he's gone to another set of scrubbed mediums. He's going to run out of tyres, surely. So for me, this is now how do we want to run this? Do we want to pit White off sequence, like early, and see if he can get round some people? Perhaps. Let's speed him up a little bit. See if he can re-catch back onto this. I know, mate, I know. Don't worry, Ribeiro, you'll be in soon. So Ribeiro's defending 2nd. You're not pitting for fresh tyres just yet, mate. But Barnaby, I think we will... Oh, Lipponen's in. Or do we pit him like late and then go super... don't know. I feel like we're buggered with Barry White anyway. What have we got? Oh, hang on. Ribeiro is leading. Pardon? What the actual screwy? Right, let's bring Barry in. Let's stick him on another set of mediums. Oh no, Blanc's doing the same. No, 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 no. Oh, he beat him out of the pits! Ha! Repairs. There we go. That's what it means to have a car that actually works, people. So we're behind Sylvander. They're on the softs. They will be faster, but they will fade. Now we need to pit Ribeiro. And again, I'm just going to go mediums. It's just... It makes sense, but look at how amazing it is to lead a lap. I think it's going to absolutely bugger us though in terms of position. Ah, mistake on the rear left. Moreno. Okay, so we're out in 8th. We're well ahead of Clark Smith, who's going to need to pit anyway. I think Blocker will need to pit as well. I think we're okay. So the car's okay as well. Right, just keep it chilled, Esteban. Now let's see what we can do with White, rather. Who's that? That's Espinosa in behind, comes out behind Ribeiro, only by 3 seconds though, so that car will probably go past us. It's Pisani in, so that's us up to 15th. Well, stop driving like that then, Ribeiro. I can't help you. You idiot. Okay, let's do a couple of laps to try and manage those temperatures and keep the fuel down. That's Surikov through up to 14th. Ribeiro up to 7th ahead of Zoe Sharp somehow. Okay, Barnaby up to 12th now. Nice. Oh, it's Clark Smith who's pitted and had to come back out again for new TRs. He's going to get round us surely. Yeah. It's annoying. Yet predictable. Okay, just chill that one through. I think that's kind of where we'll end up being roughly for Barnaby White without any much further ado. Ribeiro doing well in 7th. Let's speed this up a wee bit. I think this will be quite a quick, nice, easy race. Engine sounding a bit dodge. No, it's fine. It's 27%. Shush. Do not worry. Do not bugger me up. Do not do anything stupid, Ribeiro, because I've given you the ability to drive on your own. Okay, we're setting personal bests here. It's all looking good. It's 13 and a 12. Bit conservative, I think, on the old tyres. I'm hoping, though, that Chapman and Becker basically run out of rubber before the end. A bit like how Sylvander looks like he's vaguely doing now. Car looking okay for Barney. Engine still looking a bit rough there. Oh, Jessica Monroe mechanical problems. Into the pits. Doesn't affect any of us. And that is Clark Smith's gone round. So there we go. Chapman and Becker both in the pits. I knew that would happen. Problems there for Sylvander, so that's another one up. They've come out quite close to Ribeiro. Vexler's in. Lipponen do you know what? I said Lipponen starting on the softs. That would be a really interesting one. Chapman comes out behind Ribeiro. What? This has gone cray-cray. Where is Ribeiro? He's got a couple of seconds all on his own. He's all right. Okay, last lap then. Ribeiro. Oh, look at those people up ahead. So, Lipponen wins there. Vexler second. Costa does get it from Espinosa. Another 2 laps or so, and we could well have had another podium. Oh, we got past Clark White. Clark Smith, rather. I've mated them. Nice! Gonzalez was nearly there as well. That was a shame there for Barnaby. That was all down to getting caught out and dropping to the back at the beginning. And well done, Ribeiro. Drove on his own. Nicely done. Pleased with that. Very pleased. It's stressful. Do you know what? It's equally stressful and not stressful knowing that the computer is doing it all itself, because it's like, leave me alone, I know what I'm doing. But actually, you kind of still want to control them because you don't trust it, even though he's clearly competent and was fine. So I think I chose the right strategy there. I could have probably gone for softs on the second stint, but I don't think it would have made too much of a difference. Might have made a difference for Barnaby on a point. Okay, scrutiny is complete. Gonzalez. Oh, Gonzalez had a drive-through penalty in the Van Dort. I didn't even notice that. I knew Camille had done it. Camille's awful. You've got Zoe Sharp just absolutely caning it, and then she's just flopping around. It's terrible. But yeah, Van Dort in the points, Rosado Corsa in the points there with Frida. Drive-through penalty for Schmid as well. Oh dear. Lots of naughty drivers. So what does that do for the championship? Lipponen moves up to 5th ahead of Carla. Zoe Sharp's inability to convert a strategy keeps her in 3rd. Completely forgetting that Costa is about 4th in the championship. That's all right. Frida into 13th. Oh, but Barnaby's got that thing solved now, so that's okay. Just the 2 McNeils yet to score still. And we're very much on our own in 5th. Yes, we do have an awesome driver lineup. Especially when they can convert off the line. Should probably get a better gearbox, that might help. Nah. Okay. Barnaby again, not improving. Ribeiro is, though. Well, actually, Edda is, to be fair, as well. Edda's not bad, you know. It's the consistency that she doesn't have that Barnaby does. That means that you just can't rely on her getting stuff. But I don't want to lose her, because actually, in theory, she could quite happily Edda swap back in for Barnaby if Barnaby goes. Although he's only 26 himself. I wonder why he doesn't improve. I've always just assumed that it's because he would be like, not old, but you know what I mean. Just a wee bit struggly wuggly. My God, we're ahead of Camille there by quite a way, but we've nearly caught up with Harry Chapman. That's nuts. Windsor having a shocker of a season. And that's the episode. Thank you so much for watching. That was quite a quick one, I think. Front wing coming next round, an episode, and we're off to Milan. Till next time, take care. Bye for now.
This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.